What would you think is the worst sin, the worst mistake a Jew can do? So you may think, I don't know, eating on Yom Kippur, that's pretty bad. Having chametz on Passover. But the Rambam Maimonides actually lists 24 of the worst sins that a person can do. And he tops that list with one which most people are not even aware is one of the worst transgressions a person can do. And it's actually mentioned in this week's Parsha. You can pass right through it, but it's there for everyone to see. And it's actually directed towards the priests, the Kohanim, but applies to all of us. And that is Lo Yichalu Shem Elohehem. Meaning you should not make a chilul Hashem. You should not make a desecration of God's name. What does that mean? Desecrating God's name. Why is it so bad? The Rambam lists it as one of the worst things a person can do. Very simply, it means that a person sees a Jewish person and sees him doing a terrible thing in public for everyone else to see and see like, that's how you Jews act. Oh, that's what being a dedicated Jew is really all about. You're out driving somewhere and you act a certain way, or you're shopping and you cut in front of the line of someone, or you rude someone in public, and people not only judge you badly, but naturally, because they know you're Jewish, because you're wearing a yarmulke or you have the nose like me, they will know that you're Jewish, and it reflects badly on the rest of our people, and other people are judged badly because of that. Ultimately, that's called a desecration of God's name, because they look at us, and they look at Judaism, because they confuse Jews together with Judaism, which is a natural reaction, and ends up affecting other Jewish people as well. This, says the Rambam Maimonides, is one of the worst things. Why is this directed towards the priests specifically? Why are they used as the case in point for this? Because the priests are seen publicly. They are on the Temple Mount, people would come to the temple and they would see them, so they have an extra obligation to be kadosh, to be holy, meaning when they act a certain way, everyone looks at them and be like, that's the way a Jew should act. Or, I don't believe Jews act like that. And we all read stories, unfortunately, in the newspapers, online, of people doing terrible things, making a chil Hashem from our communities, from our country, sadly. It reflects badly not just upon them and their families, but upon us as well. Says the Rambam, when you act in a negative way, you make a chil Hashem. The word chilul comes from the word halal, which means a vacuum, a void, an empty space. When you act in a terrible way in public, people look at that and they automatically will say to themselves, there is no God in this place. And you've created a void of God's presence. That is what we have to be very, very careful of. And therefore the blessing I give to everyone, and all of you as well, is that at every moment people should look at us and be like, that's amazing. What a great people to be part of the Jewish people, and what a great country to represent the land of Israel. Shabbat Shalom.